welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas. I am feeling a lot better today, not 100%, but definitely so much better than yesterday, which is great. It's about 11:30 so far this morning. I have edited yesterday's video and got that set on uploading. Just got myself up and ready and done my journaling for today. So today's prompt is Voyage, which is not really very relevant for what I'm doing today in any way, shape or form because I am still in quarantine. When I came up with the advent calendar, I didn't really know what the month was going to look like. Like we hadn't exactly planned when we were going to travel and stuff. Like I mentioned, plans have changed, so I knew I was going to be traveling on one day and I just guessed it might maybe be today. Anyway, the prompts are still relevant because I'm kind of thinking of voyaging more in the figurative sense than in the literal sense. So my first prompt was talking about a journey that I've been on this year. In terms of my kind of internal journey of this year, I think one of the main things, which is really tied to this YouTube channel, is just a journey of growth in terms of like doing what I want to do with my life and not being afraid that other people will judge me for it, and certainly not letting that fear hold me back from doing it. Just the very fact of filming and posting these videos about things which are really, really close to my heart and which bring me an awful lot of joy is something which I don't think I would have had the confidence to do previously, and it's a thing that I'm really enjoying about getting older, is just the fact that you feel more and more able to just do the things that you want to do. And thinking about a journey I want to go on next year, it's honestly just a continuation of this. Like there are still times in my life where I hold back from saying things that I want to say because I feel a bit too shy or nervous, or I don't do a thing that I want to do because I'm worried about what other people will think. And honestly, I don't think it's a huge thing that holds me back in my life. Like I feel like I'm somebody who has quite a lot of quiet confidence and tends to quietly get on with doing what they want to do. But there are still some times where I feel a kind of shyness holding me back, and I want to continue to work on not being held back by that next year. So those are my thoughts on voyaging. This afternoon, I actually have a fair few things on the to-do list. I want to do a bit of a weekly review / life min type session, just because I can feel jobs building up. Things like I got a message today from my doctors saying that I should book in to get my COVID booster vaccine, and I want to sort that out before I forget about it, and I haven't gone through my emails for a while. Stuff like that I just want to go through and sort out so that I don't miss anything. So I think that's probably my major project for today. I still need to do my charity donation that I was supposed to do yesterday, and I also haven't finished doing the year compass thing, which I started the day before yesterday. So I think I'm just gonna have today as a bit of a catch-up day. It's a Sunday, which feels like the perfect day to try and get myself up to speed and to make a few plans for the weeks ahead. So that's pretty much my plan for today. I don't think it's going to be the most exciting vlog, but quarantine doesn't exactly lend itself to the most exciting vlogs. Good evening, it is 8 p.m. What have I done today? Not that much. I've had quite a quiet day. I spent, honestly, like the whole afternoon on the phone. I had a really long chat with one of my friends and a really long chat with my parents, which was lovely. Then Tom and I had dinner together and we watched an episode of The Office. We're working our way through The Office. It's Tom's favourite comedy. I quite like it, but definitely not as much as Tom. I'm not a huge awkward humour person, but I've kind of like seen sporadic episodes from all over the place with it, and I really wanted to just watch it in order to actually get the story, because I feel like I'm definitely missing out on stuff from having just seen random episodes. So I'm enjoying watching it chronologically. I think I'm gonna have a fairly early night. I have not felt anywhere near as ill today as I did yesterday, but I have just felt a bit like post-migraine exhausted. So I think that's why it hasn't been a particularly productive day, but that is okay. I have been reading The Wind in the Willows. I started reading it properly yesterday. I've just been reading a little bit more of it. It's so good. You know what? It's just like exactly what I want to be reading right now. It's really charming and whimsical. It's got these illustrations in it, my one by this guy called Charles Van Sandwyck, I think, and I just adore them. They're just absolutely beautiful and charming and sweet. So I think I'm just going to sit up and read some more of The Wind in the Willows and then have an early night. I hope that you're doing really well. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow.